Hello everyone, it's me, Chaff Commander Coffee, back with another episode of Shogun 2 Total War, Master of Strategy. Last episode, we fought another huge battle with over 14,000 men in it, in the fields of Hanamaki Castle, and defeated the alliance of Shiba and the Hayanuki clan. Our victorious forces have laid siege to Hanamaki Castle, and given that the auto-resolve was a bit I'm just going to fight the battle myself now, so let's get right to it. Now we have plenty of archers, they don't, and their reinforcement army will be easy to defeat. So let's get to it. Now this is not a particularly nice map to have to fight on in a siege, but it does mean that defending the castle will be a fair bit easier as well. So, after this, we're going to have to win this with as minimal casualties as possible, otherwise the Nanbu, or even the Shiba, this did spring to mind. We only beat one Shiba army. Now, I would bet money on Shiba having a second force. Probably doesn't have very many good troops in it, but you never know, they might have a dojo and then they'd have samurai up the wazoo. We don't want samurai up the wazoo. Okay, so this army, we don't actually want it. Our reinforcements coming from down here. We want to be able to kill their reinforcements, and I'm not sure where they're going to be coming from just yet. So, we are going to have to make a guess. And if we have one army on this side and another army on the other side, we can catch them wherever they show up, which would be here. So let's move our men quickly into position. They've got their general. He has only 8 men in his unit. Yari Ashikaru, Naginata Militia, Naginata Militia, Yari Militia, Yari Militia. And a very small number of Yari retainers. Our reinforcements will just let them do their thing, so... Let's get all these other Nodachi and such up to the front here. Now we can kill their general pretty quickly. My general can just go off and kill their general, so... Get these large unit of Nodachi samurai, it's still 99 of them, so they've almost got their entire regiment. Nodachis charge these Naginata militia. The generals decided to engage. Let's get these archers engaged in a melee. Bring our general around the flank. Rally our men. Have our general just kill theirs.
Our general is in grave danger,
He's very much not in grave danger, I can tell you that much. doubt these Yari militia are going to cause much of a problem. Now this army doesn't have any movement left, so they die with this force. So that's them out of the way. Right. A Yumi Ashigaru garrison has decided to come out and into the river, which confuses me. But we'll take that as a blessing. Let's get our archers lined up, ready to engage them. Our army over here... Wait, have they been attacked? No, they haven't been attacked, I was going to say. Start marching them forward. I don't know why they've sent a unit of archers out. I guess it was to try and help their reinforcement army, but those reinforcements weren't gonna really do anything. This garrison army won't last very long against samurai archers. Have our general just go in and finish them off. So that unit is now shattered. Move our archers up. Put them back on fire at will. Okay, so what we're really planning on doing is try to snipe out their remaining archers using our Yamabushi, which it looks like they've got their archers on this, yeah, on that gate. Okay. Now we've still got plenty of Tetsubos. We have a few Naganatas. I'd rather not lose a unit, mind you, so let's see what units we can actually use in this fight. We've got a veteran Yaris. Got a unit of Katana Ashigaru. We have a unit of Naginata. These two units of Nodachi are fine, and these two Naginata will be fine as well. We'll grab this force. And we want to attack this gate, I think. But we'd rather snipe off some of their troops first. So, now these towers are going to be a nuisance. Which means we're going to need to use our Yamabushi archers first. Let's start getting them to move across the river. I think we'll have them attack from this side, so a bit further from the tower. Hopefully that encourages them to bring their archers up that way. And we don't have flaming arrows yet, so any archers we do send in are in danger of being shot to death by those arrow towers. Let's try and move these guys up over there. Pull these guys up to the bank. We may need to use them still. And we do still have some Ashigaru archers here we could use, so let's pull them out of the line. And put them just down there on loose. Don't think anyone's started taking fire yet. Good. Now the cavalry are going to be not really any use to us at all, so we'll take them out of the line. We can still use the general to inspire, but aside from that, it's not particularly relevant. Let's pull these guys up to the bank. So this Yumi Ashigaru garrison that's there, they have lower range than these Yamabushi monks. What we're going to do is we're going to try and outrange those archers on the walls. Just pick some of them off before the fight really begins. It's not going to be particularly exciting for those of you watching, but that is how you win siege combat. You don't need to be exciting. You need to be quite efficient. If you're not efficient, you lose lots more troops than you need to. I don't think any of these archers are firing at us. No, they're not. So my Yamabushi just should have free rein on them. Move them up steadily. Alright, one of them's firing. Move these guys up a little bit more. Hey, they're firing as well now. We'll just have to wait for them to burn their arrows out, getting rid of these archers. Like I said, not exciting, but it gets the job done, which is the important part. If I had some fire mangonels, this would be much quicker, but fire mangonels are a pain in the arse to drag around, and they're not particularly good for anything else, really.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Glorious victory will soon be ours. Right, let's move these archers up a little bit further forward. Now, if they start taking fire, we can put them in stealth, and that will stop them from taking fire for a little bit longer. So if we start seeing arrows come from the walls, which it doesn't look like we will, right, let's fast forward a bit. Move these guys further that way. We'll put them on stealth now, because I'm sure they'll be taking arrow fire. That gives them a better shot on the walls for a little bit longer. There we go, wavering, but they're fighting to the death, so let's just finish them off. Okay, they're all dead. Now they're firing over the walls. They are taking some arrow fire from the tower though, so let's try and pull these guys around this side. I'd rather they didn't take any arrow fire if possible. Okay, they look to be out of range of both the towers if they just sit right where they are there. Means they can volley arrows over the top of the walls and hit that general's bodyguard a little bit. Okay, so we'll let them just do that for a bit. Just whoever they can see, volley arrows over. Otherwise, we'll have to march forward. I'm not too keen on doing just yet. But I suppose these Ashigaru could take the shots from the tower for them, so we'll move them forward. And let's start pulling our men over the river for the assault. And let's pull these archers up as well. And pulling these men over the river, bar the general. We will need the general, but not right now. And we'll just hail death down on these militia that are bravely defending their fortress, but bravely doesn't mean that they're going to win. I think we'll have one of our Ashigaru regiments run up and burn this gate down. Not the veteran Ashigaru are fine. They won't take much damage from the arrow fire of the tower. So we'll have them advance. These samurai are taking a few too many casualties. But if they start dropping to about, you know, like these Ashigaru have only got like 20 men left. It's not too much of an issue, but we'll try and take out as many of their defenders as we can. Right, these Ashigaru need to pull back because they're just all gonna die. So. I'm gonna move these. I think they've actually ran out of arrows, so we can pull the Yamabushi archers away. Can you guys shoot the Katana Retainer garrison, please? These, yeah, those samurai are losing far too many men, so let's pull them back as well. That's almost an entire other group of Naginata Ashigaru gone. Let's fire at these Yari militia instead, because they're bigger density, should get some more kills. Let's run these guys up to the walls. Now they won't get many kills on those Katana Retainers, but they'll get some. Burn that gate down. Shouldn't take very long. The one good use of the Yari militia, actually, to be fair, militia units are good as gate burning troops. Move them right up to the walls. Let's see if we can pull these men around this flank. Okay, so the gate's now burning. Start moving these men up this flank. Now I don't really want the veteran Yaris to go in first, but for the essence of speed we need to get into that castle. I think the other thing we want to do is grab this unit 38 Nodachi, and once the gates are taken, they'll rush all their troops to try and defend them. What we're going to do then, we're going to scale the walls and take these archery towers. Let's get these Naginata Ashigaru up here to do that. So now the Ashigaru are through the gate. Need to get these men inside as quickly as possible. In fact, let's get some of these Naginatas to start climbing the wall there. These guys can start climbing the wall there. You guys can climb that wall. Now we'll take some casualties climbing the wall, but what can you do? Those Tetsugo monks will kick ass whilst inside the city. Pull our archers back because they've sort of done their job now. And we'll just have them well far out of range. Most of the Naginatas made it up onto the walls, so they can move immediately onto that tower and capture that for us.
My lord, their general has fallen.
Their general's fallen. Ah, well, their morale's going to affect their combat ability, I should hope. So this tower's been pacified. We can charge right into the backs of these Yari militia. Now it's just a bloody fight for the town centre. Try and pull one of our generals over, or perhaps both of them, to just offer a morale boost. These Naganatas get up the walls yet? I don't know where they've gone. They probably tried to walk through the walls, to be honest. Right, let's start scaling the walls, because it's taking too long to get through the gate. We should be chopping through those militia pretty quickly, though. Where are those katana retainers? There they are. Try and focus on them, because they're going to be doing all the killing. Right, and let's inspire that huge group of Tetsubo monks, so they just kick ass. Rally that side of units and inspire the other group of Tetsubo monks. Yeah, so that's that unit defeated. Get these Tetsubo Yamabushi to go capture this tower quickly. I think we'll win this battle with less than 600 casualties, which makes it a worthy battle to fight. I don't like doing so one-sided sieges because it's like you can't just watch your archers waste their arrows and then you just mop up whatever defenders are left. And the defenders are never that scary, to be honest.
The men are fatigued, my lord.
The men are fatigued, but they're only fighting 2 militia left, so... And victory. And battle. So like I said, not a particularly exciting battle to start the episode off, but hopefully if we have any more upcoming they'll be quite impressive as per the ones we've had already. Yeah, so we only lost 400 and it was more spread out amongst our units, so that way we didn't lose any regiments that we have to then go retrain. Okay, we're going to peacefully occupy the settlement, and the Shiba clan will not be far ahead. So let's go to diplomacy. Let's go have a little chat with the Shiba. So Shiba clan, you want peace? No, they don't. Okay. They probably still have an army then. However, we should now have trade routes, land trade routes with a few more clans available. No, we don't. Okay. It's interesting. I'd have thought we'd have a trade route to Kasai, but maybe not. Okie dokie. So, let's repair the castle. They've got a traders here, some irrigation and some rice paddies. I don't have a problem with having more farms here. I can turn it into a farming village. It's not an issue. Right, this army here I would like to use, but it's not very big. Well, let's just say I need some garrisons ready in case the Date decides to do something crazy. Our army's a little beaten up, to be honest. Our armies are quite beaten up. And they're going to need some time to replenish. Now the Nanbu will still want peace. I wonder if it's worth pursuing that with them already. Let's see how much the Nanbu are willing to pay us for a peace offer. Unacceptable, okay. Well, we'll see what they say at the end of the turn. It's likely because I've lost troops, so they don't perceive us as being as powerful as we once were. do the Shiba have a second army? Or do the Nanbu have a third army that they're going to attack us with? Is another clan going to seize the opportunity to attack us whilst we're weak? Looks like their monk's trying to do something nonsensical in the north there. He didn't... I don't know whether he succeeded or not. There's the Shiba's second army. I know I have to defend. I have to fight this battle. I shouldn't have to, but I do have to fight this battle. Otherwise we'll take far too many casualties. Not really worth taking, so we're going to quickly save it. And let's just finish off this Shiba force nice and swiftly. Okie dokie. Should be an easy battle. But we don't want to use our samurai that are particularly beaten, so let's put those to one side. In fact, let's put them on the other side of our general, so we know which ones are which. We'll keep them close to the centre of the castle, including... I could use the archers, but I'd rather they didn't get peppered to bits. We've got a lot of garrison troops, so I'm happy with using them. Let's take them all off the walls for now, because we don't know where our enemy's going to be. And these garrison units I'm going to use very liberally, because they will just get replenished anyway. Where's our enemies coming from? Yari. I don't think they... Do they even have any archers, or are they all melee militia? Yumi. Okay, right. Well, our archers are going to fight their archers over on this side. Actually, let's put these guys... Put our samurai archers over here. In fact, we will put these archers on the walls because even though there's only 15 of them, they can get some kills before we take them off the walls. And then these samurai need to move very far away from where those enemy archers are going to be. Now, I don't really care about the Yari militia garrison, but I want the retainers over here. And we can have these 70, 55 to 51 samurai over here as well. The rest are all going to move out the way, because I don't think we'll need them. My general's just going to stay well out of archer fire as well. You can just go sit over here, I guess. He can inspire our largest unit of samurai archers. Our reinforcements over here, they're marching through a river.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Charge everybody into there. They've sent their general to go die, which is always amusing. Get some of these light cavalry to come in and engage him as well. The rest of the enemy army is just gonna fall apart on us, so we won't even need to use the reinforcements, I don't think.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Alright, let's move all these guys into the plains here. And we'll need our light cavalry and our general to act as to catch their fleeing units. Right, let's get our main general to inspire our largest group of samurai archers. We can pick off quite a lot of these militia before they get to the walls. That was one general gone. There'll be another one though.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Well, their general's going to die, so that's a plus. They won't have any more generals after this. Their archers are doing their work. We'll pull our samurai bowmen off the walls before they take too many casualties. Pop them over there.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Alright, let's get our cavalry. Start mopping up some of these routing units. They do have to route over a river, so
a glorious victory.
Yeah, their army's already shattering. Actually, let's try and go after them. It's good my main generals come out this gate here. Yep, that's it. That's the battle over. And they really didn't do anything, did they? Well, let's try and kill as many as we can. That'll make future battles a bit easier. And these two units that are currently chasing down them, they can then move on to this Yumi militia when they're done. Let's get our archers to stop firing, so I might kill my own cavalry. Rather they didn't. Ah, nice and simple. Nice simple battle to round out the episode.
General is in grave
My general
danger,
is
my
not in
lord.
grave danger unless we're shooting him with our own archers, which is also quite possible. down. Chase one of them, will you? That's why militia are terrible for siege combat, they just rout so quickly. I think we can call that a battle. Yeah, decisive victory. Easy peasy. Let's see if the Shiba want peace now. Ah, too late. We'll just take the castle. Okie dokie. Easy wins. Goodbye, Shiba army. Well, that bonus replenishment sure will be handy. Now, we don't actually know where the thingy's army is going to be, so if I grab my small student of Katana key, can they go out and take a look? Well, they technically can, but they can't see it, so that's a bit of a nuisance. And the Date seem to be going home, so we don't need to worry about Date doing anything crazy. Monk needs to come around this side. In fact, my monk could keep tabs on Yokote Castle, see what the Onodera clan are up to. Well, that's what's left of them. Let's go lay siege and see what they've got to say about that. What have they got in Kisuji Castle? It's a stronghold, which is a plus. It's only a village of farmers, so they won't have many garrison units. So Shiba, do you want peace deal at all? Yeah? You're going to give me indefinite military access, right? And you're also going to pay me a bunch of cash, like maybe 10,000 gold. Yeah, you'll pay 10,000 gold. How about you pay me like 50,000 gold? Oh, not quite. How about 35,000 gold? Yeah, you'll accept that. Oh, seems good. Right, 42,000. I'm just kind of chucking numbers at them and see if they say yes. How about 39,000? Not quite. Okay, how about 37,000? Yep, 38,000? Sound good to you? 'Cause it sounds good to me. Oh, 38,000 and indefinite military access. Let's not take indefinite. Let's just take 20 turns of military access. Cool. So, we can now march through their lands whenever we need to. So let's move back to the castle. They can't quite make it into the castle, mind you. The cavalry could, so let's move the cavalry in there. Is that going to keep the castle? No, it's still one under, so we'll move our general in there as well. Okay, the castle's now under control. Okie dokie. So we've got a huge amount of gold. We have military access to the Nanbu's lands. What can our cavalry see up in this force? And they can't this turn. We can start some construction though, which is good. And training the rest of our samurai. So let's do that. Train a bunch of katana samurai, which are not my favourite samurai at all, but they're still samurai. And let's train some katana samurai down here just to get them in the queue. Can't train any more Ashigaru, but we can start building up some of our lands. We want a samurai encampment down here. We want... I wouldn't mind getting markets, to be fair, because markets means Ronin, and Ronin is another class of unit that I could do with having. We can build that pastures up as well, but we'll run out of food if we do that, so I'm not keen on doing that just yet. We can build this Fletcher's up. Yeah, I'll take the Fletcher's workshop. Let's build an Oyuya. Get the irrigation built up and the roads. I don't think the roads are very relevant here actually, because I can't really, there's no roads, but we'll build the stronghold up. That will probably be relevant, and I think we'll build the stronghold up here as well. Now they have a traders here, which I'm actually going to knock down. I'm going to turn this into a village of farmers and upgrade that rice paddy and these roads. I think we're going to build probably an Ashigaru encampment here. It's close to the front line. It'll improve our replenishment. So we'll build like an Oyuya and a Ashigaru encampment. Right, I think with that we will end the turn. And hopefully we're not predicted to run out of food. That would be quite bad. That monk is probably causing a problem in Ishikawa Castle again. Oh, they sent a ship after us, you bastards. And the Onodera are attacking the Tozawa. Well, I don't really have an army that's ready to deal with that right now. And it would mean I don't have to worry about one of my vassals being a problem. So I'm actually going to decline that. I know it's going to affect my honour. But, at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to be so much of an issue. So the Tozawa have now left our lands. We don't need the Tozawa army anymore. So the Tozawa have moved all their men back to now fight the Onodera. Now the Tozawa should still be my vassal, as far as I'm aware. They just won't like us anymore. No, they're no longer our vassal. Okay. So we'll have to worry about them causing problems further on down the line. Now we're going to need to put some of these men in the garrison or else we can't replenish them. So let's take out one of the generals. Let's take out you. Let's put the units that we need replenished immediately. Now unfortunately this army's kind of stuck. So I think the best thing to do actually is to merge some of them. So let's merge up some of our samurai. And the cavalry. Okay. Merge up some of the Ashigaru. We won't merge up the Yamabushi, but that should give us... we're slightly under on space. Let's delete these Yari Ashgaru. Can we now join the castle? We can't. Let's delete these Naganatas. Still one unit too many. We've got the veteran Yari Ashgaru, which we could delete. Yeah, they've served their purpose for now. Bop them in Hanamaki Castle. Let's get recruiting. So we're going to build a camp first. I think that's our best construction option there. We have used up all of our gold again, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? We're going to see how this fight goes between the Onodera and the Tozawa. And let's just see what's in this. That is an army that Nanbu have got. That is indeed an army that they have. Let's have these samurai waiting just outside Ishikawa Castle to act as reinforcements. We should be able to hold that, no problem. And now Toko Castle can build Ronin, and so can our main town, Yamagata Castle. Let's think about this. We're going to have to deal with these guys back here. We need our men to replenish. Okay. How are the Nanbu thinking about peace now? Are they up for peace, or are they vehemently against it? Unacceptable. Okay, so we have to beat up another one of their armies before they want peace, which is fine. I can live with that. And we've got a bunch of katana samurai being built here. We've got a bunch of samurai being built over here. Train another unit bow samurai. And I'd rather build the Ronin in Toko Castle. Now the Ronin are quite expensive. They're not bad units though. Not bad. Unfortunately, we lost our access to incense, so we can't actually train in Yari Sohei in this, because of this bloody ship. Single Nanbu ship being an issue. Okie dokie. Well, we're in a bit of a tricky spot. I won't worry about it too much right this second, but it's something we do need to concern ourselves with in the future. So, that'll be the end of the episode. It's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.